and Islington, presenting the report of the Environment Commission. The purpose of this policy document is to locate left unity firmly within the broad environmental movement, but unmistakably on its left. The document marks out a distinctive position for us within the movement. We don't see the ecological crisis that capitalism has created as being simply about global warming and climate change, although that presents a challenge of unprecedented scale and intensity. Even without the threat of global warming, capitalism continues to cause ecological devastation on a huge scale. The depletion of both renewable and non-renewable resources, soil impoverishment, deforestation, water pollution, desertification, loss of biological and agricultural diversity are all major threats to our biosphere. So for us, the issue isn't just about fixing climate change by undertaking a program of public works to dramatically lower CO2 emissions and boost employment, a sort of green Keynesianism. Although clearly such a program is an important element to our strategy. Capitalism is endlessly dynamic and innovative, and eventually it will respond to the threats that face us. Unfortunately, too late for millions of the poorest and most vulnerable of the inhabitants of our planet. And the market will find ways to make more profit from reducing CO2 than by generating it. Capitalism will shape-shift yet again and adapt in order to survive, but at an unimaginable cost to humanity in terms of repression, war, starvation, and environment. Capitalism's solutions will leave the very future of our species, indeed all species, at risk. The choice now really is between socialism and barbarism, but an eco-barbarism that will combine the work of all four of the horsemen of the apocalypse. The document argues that we need a unified industrial and ecological strategy. In the face of the ecological crisis, we need a rapid transition to a low-carbon society, which, if it's to be sustainable and ensure meaningful employment and a life of modest prosperity for all, will require fundamental changes in both the relations and the mode of production. A new, green, socialist industrial revolution. Our industrial and ecological strategy has aims and objectives quite different from the crude imperative to capital accumulation that is currently the sole driver of economic activity. The new low-carbon industrial base that is needed will have to be free from a reliance on endless growth in the production of commodities and financial transactions, and based instead on meeting the needs and aspirations of society rather than the maximisation of profit and ever-increasing consumption. The document identifies four key strategic sectors: energy, transport, construction and agriculture, which must be at the heart of our industrial revolution, and shows how democratic common ownership and control of those industries is vital if they are to be transformed to be the foundation of a low-carbon economy. Finally, the document lists 14 policy issues on which we should campaign. While, of course, many of them are shared with virtually all organisations and individuals on the Green Left, such as opposition to nuclear energy and the uncontrolled introduction of GM technology by giant agrochemical corporations, there are some policy proposals, such as advocating a progressive electricity tariff system guaranteeing the free supply of a basic quota to all, and proposing universal free local public transport, which will give us the opportunity to make a unique contribution to debate in the wider movement. The task, it said, of eco-socialists is to make Greens redder and reds greener. And I suggest that this report is a contribution to that job. Thank you.